For most of us, we love to watch basketball where the scores are high and the ball continues to go through the basket. And over the years, the scoring numbers have gone up. The highest scoring game in college history happened back in 1992 with two relatively unknown teams. Let's find out the story behind the scoring. Welcome to Daily Sports History. I'm Ethan Reese, your guide to a quick, deep dive into the sports history every day. In the world of college basketball, there are games that make history, and then there are games that redefine it. On January 12th, 1992, two unsuspecting teams, the Troy State Trojans and the DeVry, clashed in the basketball game that would forever etch its names into the sports history books. This game was played down in Troy, Alabama, and it was packed to the rafters of fans eagerly awaiting a tip-off. But little did they know they were about to witness something extraordinary. The Troy State Trojans were coached by dynamic coach Don Mastrai, had a unique game plan. Their philosophy? High speed, high scoring basketball. They believed in sealing the ball on every possession, and if they missed, they allowed the opponent to score quickly. They also believed in scoring very, very big. The game started with a flurry. Troy State, in their typical style, raced to score their first basket in less than a minute into the game. But despite their fast pace, the points kept pouring in. With 3:14 remaining in the first half, Troy State had already crossed the 100-point mark. Guard Tommy Davis said it best: when you see one guy hitting it, then everyone gets in the act, and it becomes contagious. And indeed, it did. The Trojans ended the first half with a staggering 123 points, breaking their own NCAA record. For a single half, they set the previous year. The second half was no different. Within 3 minutes, the Trojans scored 26 points, and they didn't stop. They reached 200 points with 7 minutes and 53 seconds left on the clock, becoming the first team in college basketball history to cross the mark. The scoreboard couldn't even handle the number, forcing a reset to 0. The statistics were mind-blowing. Trojan State had made 51 three-pointers, more than double the previous record. They scored 258 points, and 10 of their 11 players scored in double figures. The game was a whirlwind, an unbridled display of offensive firepower. At the final buzzer, the scoreboard read 258 to 141 in favor of Troy State Trojans. They'd made history, setting records that seemed unbreakable. 399 combined points, 135 points by one team in a single half, and 51 three-pointers in a single game. The game was more than just record-breaking. It was a testament to the unorthodox, fast-paced, high-scoring philosophy of the coach, and it was a reminder to the sports world that the impossible could become reality. The Troy State versus DeVry game remains a chapter in college basketball history that no one can forget. A legendary showdown that showcased the sheer power of offensive potential. Just imagine if this happened regularly, because it has not come close to being seen again. It may never happen. So don't forget about the 1992 Troy State Trojans. Thank you for listening to today's Daily Sports History. If you enjoyed this, go tell a friend all about the sports history you've learned, and follow us on all our socials at Daily Sports Hiss on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. We look forward to hearing from you, and come back tomorrow for more sports history.